he go hear some news. He go to say Namu. See news. Bandits they protest. Bandits block road they protest. Bandits they protest for damage where military airstrike cause. Even bandits want good governance. Bandits they demand for good governance. If you hear news for Nigeria, you no go believe say it happen. You go to see a person formulate am. Guy, this kind of thing now wetin would they take crack joke for stand-up comedy those years? You go stand up, you go formulate am, talk. Say imagine say bandits protest for good governance. Now those things now are now our reality. It becomes our reality. Bandits protesting for good. Imagine where you reach bandits. Bandits no one main road spoil. Bandits no one main road spoil. So what's your they ask now? What's bandits now want make government do? What did they want make government do now? So make government come say, okay, this thing now, hey, yeah, this road now, where bandit they take carry people go bush. Oh, now what that may will repair. So yes now, what the bandits now want make government do? I mean make government give them better promise. If government want do campaign now, they will go can do campaign promise say and to our brothers in the bush. Our brothers in the bush, we promise you that kidnapping will be swift. You will no longer look for way or how to drag people into the bush. We'll build the road. Guy, it has got it to this level. This one now no be normal citizen. Waiting bad governance do. You can't make bandits recognize say there is bad governance. Very soon now, a bandit go they protest for insecurity. You don't reach the level. Something where you go here them, you go one craze. It be like something where they write for book. When Terr0r1st writes, there was a country. If you come back, see what did they happen for country where it talks say there was a country. What you go write this time now? There was never a country. Mamma mia.
I understand your question very well. Yes, once we have been able to prioritize the welfare of our troops, the problems will be at least half solved. When last have you heard issues of accidental discharge from the police anymore? When last did you hear that? It is because at least we have been able to at least solve some of their issues. But the military who is currently at the war front, their welfare not being prioritized. And that's because of the vacuum that have been created at the military pension board. Then again, these are all kinetic approach that we have designed to fight insecurity in Nigeria. What happened to the non-kinetic approach? We must try as much as possible, to address economic hardship. Nigerians are not having it smooth, in as much that we understand that yes, it is targeted towards having a better Nigeria. The removal of the fuel subsidy created a problem for us. Today, the inflation in the country has created a problem. Farmers' headers clashes has also brought about food scarcity and has also created another issues of insecurity, again, in food agricultural insecurity. So as it is, we have to look at, the balance. While we are fighting the kinetic, we are using the kinetic approach, we must ensure that we bring in poverty alleviation. Bring in programs that will be targeted towards ensuring a better life for Nigerians. Because we have a lot of out-of-school children in the north now, or because some could not be able to afford schools, tuition fees. We have a whole lot of insecurity around the north central, northeast, and north, particularly in north central now, and also in northeast. We must see how possible we are going to bring stakeholders on board to address the problems. When last did we talk about, community engagement? How well are the community engaged in the fight against insecurity? Intelligence is not even, a problem to us. But the issue is how well do we utilize the intelligence? So let's see how we can bring in the community to be part and parcel of the fight against insecurity, understanding that what government is all doing is targeted towards ensuring a better life for Nigerians. Not until that, if Nigerians are not assured of the next life, or the next dispensation, they won't be committed to the fight against insecurity. So Nigerians also need to own the country by contributing with intelligence and ensuring that they are also not, aiding and abetting this insecurity within the local communities. And they can only do that only when we assure them of protection of their lives and properties.
Very soon, bandits will be in the Senate and the House of Reps because Nigerians are paying them tax. If we look at the progression of insecurity in Nigeria in the past 3.5 years, places that we never thought they will go to, they are in Niger, they are in Kwara, they are progressing downwards into Nigeria. You see what they are doing, they come at will in Benue, in Plateau. Mr. President promised the victims in Plateau 2 weeks ago, it will never happen again. These people had the audacity to make it happen again the next day. They are daring the state. They are taunting us. When they kill our soldiers, they wear the uniform of our military and armed forces and go to what is called a mediation, arrangement with government, bodies to say they are mediating with this. In Katsina, this bandit wore the uniform of this assistant commissioner that died on duty in action. And he wore his uniform and came with his gun to the mediation and went home without consequences. So you are now situating it with the situation of the state. Of course they are doing it. They are on social media. We know their handles. They don't even care to cover their faces. They send notices and they come on the day of the notice and they execute. Now they are overrunning brigades. Not brigades in urban areas. Brigade in the theater of war. And they overrun the brigade. They kill our generals like every other day. Our colonels, we are missing the best of our assets because, first of all, we don't have the decisiveness to ensure that we do the needful in terms of the resource allocation. I agree. You see, you can allocate whatever money you want to allocate. But where are the outcomes? What are we doing about it? And if people fail in their responsibilities, we don't see heads rolling. In other countries, just one incident is enough to take out ministers, is enough to take out garrison commanders and have new ones in there. That is the only way you can have a sure-footed movement out of this issue. As it is today, build up to 2027 election, we have been politicizing, insecurity. The ruling party condescends about it, makes it look as if it's no issue, and then the opposition use it to posture while people are dying every day. This is an existential issue that we should take seriously across party lines, and should we deal with it. Otherwise, like I said earlier, it will still come down. You see, I said it in another sister session. Very soon, bandits will be in the Senate and the House of Reps because Nigerians are paying them tax. In the north, they go. It is so bad that people are beginning to have confidence in them. They go to them for mediation. They go to them for protection. And we are saying we are making progress, and we are saying we should not talk about it.